Hey guys, it's Peyton, and today I'm starting off a reading vlog for Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. Now, I read this book years ago. I was in middle school, and now I'm almost about to be a junior in college, so it's been a while since I read this. I mean, if you clicked on this video, you probably know that on Friday, April 23rd, this TV show's coming out, and right now it's midnight, so it's technically Tuesday. So in a few days the TV show's coming out. I just reread Six of Crows and I gave that one a 4 stars. I did a whole buddy reading vlog with my boyfriend for that video. If you want to watch it, I'll link it down below. And I wasn't planning on reading Shadow and Bone again because honestly I read the first 2 books in this trilogy while I gave it like 5 stars in Goodreads. For some reason, I have just had years of reflection and I just don't think these books deserve the hype that they have. I think the TV show, the trailer, looks so freaking good, so that's why I'm excited about this show. But the actual books, I just think are okay. But you know, it's been so long, so maybe me rereading it, I'll have a completely different thought process on it. I am currently 64 pages into it, and I randomly decided to read this because I found an audiobook of it, and that's usually something that helps me get through a book a lot quicker. So I'm hoping to read this in a day or two. It's only 356 pages. If you don't know anything about Shadow and Bone, it's pretty much this magical fantasy world, and there's this barrier called the Shadowfold that's just pure darkness that people are wanting to get across, but they can't because there's a whole bunch of monsters and bad shit in there. The main character, Alina, starts to cross it and people are dying because there's like monsters killing people, blah blah blah. She randomly explodes with sunlight, so she's the supposed sun summoner that the world has been searching for. It's definitely that chosen one trope. The leader of this government called the Darkling wants her so he can use her to freaking get rid of the Shadowfold completely. A lot of people ship her with the Darkling, and then there's this other guy named Mao. He reminds me of Gale from the Hunger Games. Like, literally just rereading these 60 pages, like, he is Gale. They're like the same person. Every time he shows up on page, I'm like, okay, this is Gale and Katniss. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting from these two. My dog keeps shaking the camera because she is scratching her face, and it's freaking rude. But really, I don't have that many thoughts so far. It's kind of boring because nothing's really happened yet, and I plan on getting to at least page 100 tonight. It's 12:30 in the morning, I guess, so I probably should go ahead and get going on that. And can my dog shut up? So I probably should go ahead and get going on that. Honestly, like, what is this book? I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. Watch me like come around and be like, this is the best book I've ever read, but really I don't think so. My thought is it's gonna be like a 3 star. I want to reread it before the show comes out on Friday, and I'll just have a little bit more knowledge because I'll have reread Six of Crows and then I reread this book. So like, they can't really surpass anything else for the series, I wouldn't think, because it's only 8 episodes. So I am doing my homework for booktube, and we are going to see if this book deserves the hype when I really don't think it does. It probably doesn't. Little Peyton brain does not remember thinking that this is that great, so we will see. But if you look at my freaking Goodreads review, let's look at it, because I probably hyped this book up so much. This was back when I first started freaking reading, so yeah, I gave it a 5 stars. Probably not an accurate freaking portrayal of how I think about this book now. All I said for my review was, yeah, I need the next one. You can't even see it. Apparently, I thought it was good enough to read the second one, but then I never continued to read the third one and the final one in the series, which bothers me. So maybe I will fix that soon. I'm making a start. Who knows if I will hate it or not. I think the show is going to be like 10 times better than this trilogy. I'm sorry. I'm coming for all you freaking stans out there. I am sorry. But the show looks really freaking good. It looks better than this book could probably ever be. So don't kill me. So it's currently 113. I'm on page 128, so I've already gone past what I said I was going to do. I know I was saying I was listening to the audiobook, but I'm realizing I'm physically reading it faster than I was even listening to the audiobook. And since I've read it before, it's just easier to read the sentences faster. I mean, it's not bad, not anything amazing. We've been introduced to the character Genya or Genya, I don't know, I think it's Genya. I remember liking her, so I'm glad she's here. I welcome her. The Darkling was introduced pretty early on into the book, and he's just that mysterious vibe. I remember some like bad things about him, so like I'm not over here being his fan or anything. A lot of people are obsessed with him. People really love that enemies to lovers type thing. You know how everybody always says like Katniss should have ended up alone, like those two dudes were not good enough for her. I'm like, yeah, she's like awesome and she could have been alone, it's fine, but Peeta's great, okay? I will always stand behind that. I feel like this book, like, we don't even need these romances. Like, literally these dudes are trash. I don't really like either one of them. Maybe I'll change my mind, but I don't know how much more I'm gonna read. I might like shower and then just go to sleep. Hey everyone, it is like 12:40 and I haven't read anything like else today, but last night I finished off at page 153, and you know, I'm almost halfway through the book. It doesn't look like it because there's a lot of extra content in this copy, and I was able to really like power through a lot of this last night, and I guess it's because I've read this before. It's just easier for me to read each sentence faster because I'm already like familiar with this world. It's not very hard to get into right now, and the words are pretty big. I'm enjoying how easy and breezy it is to read right now because the words are so big, the chapters are kind of short, and I prefer that type of reading environment the most. I could possibly finish it today, but I have like a good bit of homework and I plan on working out and eating some lunch, so I got a bunch of things to do. But I think maybe before I do all of that, I might try to get to page 200. Since I am reading this so fast, it probably shouldn't take too long. I could possibly read this whole thing in one day, which would be nice because I rarely freaking do that. I don't think this book is anything amazing, but for some reason it's like really easy right now for me to read, and I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm enjoying it for what it is. I'm really excited for the show, and this is just making me even more excited. So I'm happy that I decided to randomly pick this up. There's still not much happening yet. Right now, Alina is training to get her sun summoning powers. You know, she's trying to get them better so she can potentially maybe destroy the Shadowfold. And I mentioned earlier that the Darkling is the leader of the government. He's actually like the general of the government. There's like a king and everything. Ew, I forgot about all that. I didn't realize. I guess I'm stupid. So we're gonna see what progress I can make, and then I need to eat, possibly work out, do my massive pile of homework for the day. It's still like a 3-star though, possibly a 4-star. We could be getting into that territory. We could be getting into that territory. Honestly, it's a journey. We are gonna find out together if this like has a shocking twist and I'm like in love with it or something. I don't know. I'm having fun though. Hey everyone, it is 3:30 and I did get to page 199. I didn't get to 200 because it was right at the beginning of a chapter. I just finished up the majority of my homework. I was supposed to start an essay today, but I think I'm gonna start it tomorrow instead because that's just not working right now. And I have a film appreciation class, so there's a movie I have to watch tonight, but I'm gonna watch it when my boyfriend gets here. It's Silence of the Lambs. I've never seen that movie. It's like a really famous horror movie and I've never seen it, and you know, I think I'm gonna really like it, but it's gonna be scary, so I need someone to watch it with me. And I definitely think I can finish this book today because I have like 150-ish pages left. I haven't done my workout yet. I really don't want to, but I have fucking health problems, so I probably need to do that because it's supposed to help my problems. I'm good. I'm probably gonna watch some Pretty Little Liars with my boyfriend too because I recently went to my used bookstore that also sells a bunch of used movies, and I got the first 3 seasons of Pretty Little Liars for like $15. So that was a steal. They were used, but they all work perfectly, and we already watched the whole first season. I've seen this show before. It's literally trash. But it's such good trash, and I hate the last episode more than anything. So yeah, it's a terrible show, but I freaking love that show at the same time. Something did happen though, and I'm trying not to spoil anything in this video, but Alina has been kissed by someone in this book, and we've already established that I really do not like the Darkling. Like, that's one of her love interests. There's a whole love triangle in this trilogy. The Darkling, bro, I just don't feel the chemistry the way everybody hypes it up. I mean, obviously he kissed her. That happens. You know, there's a love triangle. It's not really a spoiler. There is kisses sometimes. And I just don't feel it. He is weird. He has weird vibes. And I just do not understand the hype behind him. I saw someone tweet the other day that, like, people that are obsessed with this trilogy just, like, love vibes more than anything. Because, like, this book has vibes. And that's why I think it's going to make such a great TV show. Because it really does have the makings to be something so freaking awesome. But when it's just a little YA book, I don't know if you can fully get transferred the vibes that Leigh Bardugo was trying to give us. Obviously, Six of Crows is like superior, but that book, I gave it 4 stars, and it was really slow going for me to get into that book. So this one, I'm speeding through. I don't know. I think it's just because Six of Crows is a lot more complex, and there's like 5 character point of views, so that's like a lot to, you know, wrap your head around, and you just read that book slower. And this one's just a lot more simple, and honestly, I think I'm enjoying that a little bit more right now. Objectively, Six of Crows is the better written book, but this is the easier book to read right now. So, you know, sometimes that's all you kind of want. So I'm having fun. It's a fun time. But the Darkling and Mal hasn't really been in this book so far. Like, he's kind of disappeared right now. So I still think he's Gale. His name literally means bad. Like, Mal means bad. And yeah, I just don't think either one of them are cute. So maybe I'll change my mind about Mal though, because there is some people that really love some Mal. I don't know if I'll change my mind in this book or maybe the later books, but I don't think I'm gonna like him either. I think I'm just an Alina stan. You know, I don't even really like Alina that much either. Like, my favorite character so far is Jinya. She's just cool. Hey everyone, I haven't read anymore, but it is official. Derek Chauvin has been found guilty for all 3 charges. So fuck that guy. If there's one thing to know though, that this is something that happens all the freaking time. It's horrible. We live in such a racist country. It's disgusting. Yes, this is a win, but there's so much more work that needs to be done in this world, and it shouldn't stop here. Like, we gotta continue to fight for what is right. It's good to finally know the answer though. My boyfriend's about to come over though, and we're gonna get some Panera. I did do my 30-minute workout. That's what I'm here to update you on. And I'm going to try to read some more. I just wanted to update real quick about how I actually did my workout. It was 30 minutes. I am proud of myself. I showered, and Derek Chauvin is going to jail. Bye-bye. I even screenshotted his little face because he looked so confused. I guess he was trying not to cry or something. So me and Baby Yoda are happy right now.
Oh, it's recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hello everybody. It is 10:30 at night, and we just finished watching Silence of the Lambs. We also got Panera. And can we talk what happened with Panera today?
They spoiled us.
I ordered half a sandwich and a soup, and they gave me the entire sandwich, which is like pretty much 2 sandwiches.
And we ordered 1 chocolate chip muffin, and they gave us 2.
They gave us 2. So like literally we didn't pay for that extra shit, and they gave it to us, and I ate it.
So did I.
So it was really, no you didn't, because look at this.
You don't
This sandwich right
expose me. I already ate.
I ate more than you, so.
I had a bigger lunch than you, so shut up.
Now it is time to smash through the other pages. Oh, he's here because he decided he's going to randomly start reading.
Well, I at
Shadow and Bone tonight too.
I at least need to like understand what's in this fucking story before I watch the show.
I mean, you don't have to.
I want to.
Okay, well, you're probably not going to finish it before Friday unless we wait to watch it. Yeah, I have 150 pages left, so I should be able to read that pretty easily tonight. I have an MRI tomorrow, so that's fun. Dang, we both have doctor shit tomorrow.
Hell yeah, we have problems.
But mine's like 10:30 in the morning, so like I have to make sure I'm awake.
Mine's at 1:45, so I got time.
That's what I'm saying. I'm getting a brain scan, making sure I'm all good.
Make sure
you know?
You ain't got none of them brain mount dysfunctions.
tumors.
Tumors?
I recently got diagnosed with chronic migraine, so we're just making sure that I'm good other than that. So it's probably gonna be okay, but that just means I need to go ahead and read this pretty quickly tonight so I can go to sleep. My bookmark is Steve from Sugar Things.
You
So
definitely loved this book, a whole 4 tabs.
I gave it a 5 stars.
A whole 4 tabs. Let's see what you tabbed.
No, spoilers. You just burped! That just echoed the whole house. Ah! Hey everyone, it's the next day at 12:17. I got my MRI. I'm back home. I got Bojangles. Yeah, I got a Zoom for one of my classes in 2 hours. I didn't quite finish the book last night. I have like 60 pages left, so I pretty much read the whole thing. And one day, leave me alone. Okay, it's just technicalities. So before my Zoom, I think I'm going to knock out the last 60 pages. I will give you an update on how I feel about Mal. Alina hasn't been with him a lot throughout this book, and now towards the later half of the book, he is been in it more. And I still don't think like I am obsessed with him or anything, but I'm enjoying him more. I definitely like him better than the Darkling, at least, because I'm just not a Darkling fan, and I guess that's probably an unpopular opinion, and I feel like people hype him up too much because yeah, he has a cool vibe, and I feel like in the show they're really going to make him even cooler. Like, all his vibes will be great, especially with Ben Barnes playing him. But he's just so overhyped and like super underwhelming when you actually read about him. It's just like, this is the guy y'all been hyping up since the beginning of time, like for real. But Mal, he still definitely reminds me of Gale, especially with his reactions sometimes when he's annoyed with Alina. He can be so freaking jealous, just like Gale was with Peta. That annoys me because they weren't dating to begin with. My dog is annoying, but she's cute. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep reading it. Maybe I'll continue to like Mal, and maybe I'm gonna read the second one before Friday too. It's Wednesday. I have a little bit of time, and I powered through this book so easily and so quickly, so it's still a 3-star rating, but maybe the last 60 pages will change everything. I actually just finished Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars, just like I predicted. Originally it was a 5, so it definitely has gone down. Goodreads says I read this 6 years ago, so it's been a while and my reading tastes have changed, so it's just nothing really against the book. I just have read a lot more books ever since. There's better things out there, but I do think I'm warming up to Mal. He's not like someone I'm going to like thirst over. He's not a book boyfriend or anything, but he's growing on me. I do know like that he does something that makes a lot of people mad and like hate him, just like Gale. We'll see if I end up despising him, but I do despise the Darkling and I do not understand the hype for him. He is just not a good character. How do people hate Peta but love the Darkling is my question, because this guy is terrible and Peta's one of the softest, freaking sweetest characters I've ever read about, yet people love terrible people like the Darkling. Weird. Apparently y'all like some bad boys. I don't know. I'm so excited now for the show. Obviously I was already excited about it, but since it's, you know, called Shadow and Bone and the show seems to be more focused on the characters from this book series, I'm just glad that I ended up deciding to reread this, because obviously there's a lot you can forget in 6 years in between reading a book, and I just feel like my enjoyment level for the show is going to be even more just because I am freshly remembering all of the details about these characters and this world, and I really think this show is going to be like the next big thing, and I'm just so excited to see how it expands and grows and how it uses this material and hopefully does it accurately but also makes things even better, because that's the vibe I'm getting. And like I've seen some reviews of like people that have watched it already saying it's really good and it makes things even better, and there's a lot of room for improvement for this book in my opinion. So I feel like like that would be so freaking great. And hopefully this can be like a whole freaking universe in fantasy, and like we can just hype up and have Shadow and Bone merch and just like be excited, because I'm excited. I really feel like reading this book, knowing that there's going to be a show, made the enjoyment level even more, because I'm just picturing how everything's gonna look, and I've seen the trailer, and I just really think that even though this book's not the best ever, it's still a fun thing to read, especially if you're a fan of the show first and then you go and read the book, and like you can just like have a fun time. Like it's a fun time, nothing too amazing, but I'm hoping the show is actually super amazing. Like it better be. I might do a review of it or something. But that's it for this video. I do have the sequel, Siege and Storm. Let me know if you want a vlog for that. I don't know when this vlog's going up. I'm trying to get it up before the show even comes out. I'm probably gonna just jump into the sequel because, you know, I'm kind of in the mood for it, and I'm really bad about finishing series, so I'd really like to finish this trilogy finally 6 years later, because I would love to move on to King of Scars and Rule of Wolves that just came out. Like I want to be updated with Leigh Bardugo, but I haven't been able to because I never finished this series. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about Shadow and Bone. What did you give this book as a rating? Don't give it 4.5 stars or Lauren Huff is gonna get you. Like this video, comment down below. Have a good day. Please subscribe. Make sure to follow all my social medias, which are linked down below, and go click the bell button, which is right by the subscribe button, which you should already clicked, and goodbye.